Hello aviators, how are you today? My name is Magnar Nordal, I am an ATR captain and instructor. It is Monday, the 5th of May 2025. 2 days ago, Aviation Herald reported that an ATR 72-600 from IndiGo experienced a temporary flameout on both engines, one at a time, during approach in heavy rain. The engines restarted automatically and the passengers didn't even notice. Here is the report. Incident: IndiGo AT-72 at Chandigarh on May 2nd, 2025. Both engines temporarily flamed out. An IndiGo Avions de Transport Regional ATR 72-212 Alpha, registration Victor Tango India Romeo Alpha, performing flight 6E7742 from Jaipur to Chandigarh, India, was descending towards Chandigarh in heavy rain when one of the engines, Pratt & Whitney 127M, flamed out and recovered a few seconds. I guess there's missing one word here. Another few seconds later, the other engine flamed out and also recovered after a few seconds. The aircraft continued for a safe landing at Chandigarh Runway 11. India's DGCA reported one of the engines restarted after a momentary flameout. Then the same happened with the other engine. Luckily, the flameouts did not happen at the same time. The aircraft is grounded for inspections. Seemingly, the engine performance was degraded due to weather-related issues, showing a decreased propeller speed. The engine control system detected and corrected the issue. The passengers did not notice anything unusual. The engine manufacturer has been informed. End quote. Without knowing the details, I will have to speculate a little bit. A turboprop engine is a gas turbine, which consists of a compressor, combustion chamber and turbine, which in turn drives the propeller. In the combustion chamber, there is a continuous flame that is fed by a mixture of air and fuel. Spark plugs called igniters are used to ignite the air and fuel during engine start. Thereafter, the flame will continue to burn by itself like a blowtorch. When the engine is at a low power setting, the flame is relatively weak. Water entering the engine will vaporize in the compressor, and this process cools the air. If there is too much water, the engine may flame out. This is a very rare event, but as we have seen in this report, it can happen. Maybe there was an additional factor unknown to us. A thorough investigation will hopefully answer that. To protect against a flameout like this, the engines in the ATR 72-600 and every other ATR having engines with EEC, engine electronic control, is equipped with an automatic relight system. It activates the spark plugs when the rotation speed of the high pressure spool, NH, drops below 60%. When the NH increases above 65%, the igniters are deactivated. Since this happened to one engine at a time, there was no loss of systems. Therefore, this event was not noticed by the passengers. Contrary to the report, I thought the propeller speed would have decreased. When an engine flames out, the propeller continues rotating at the current RPM, called NP. So maybe the author of the report mixed the meaning of NH and NP. Anyway, the aircraft continued the approach and landed safely. Maybe we in the future will be required to activate continuous ignition when flying in heavy rain. Let's wait and see what the investigation will reveal. That's all for this time. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and happy landing!
30, 20,